Welcome in here. Coach Dave Saunders with you. We've seen a very, very exciting game. The girls victorious by 55 points to 41. We're getting ready now for the boys tip-off. But we've got Megan Sear, who scored 26 points on the night. We've got Coach Allison and assisted by Scott Roberson. I'm going to come to Jade first. Jade, that was a fantastic win. And if I can be so bold, I thought you were always going to win that game. What about you?
I thought we had a great chance. It's a great 5A opponent. It sets us up well to be kind of recognized in 5A, and we significantly made that point and kind of drove it home even at the end, so it was a good win.
We'll talk to Megan in a minute, but how important was her points on the night?
Huge, and we talked about it too. We know she's capable of doing that, but even more so, she played great defense, and we challenged her before the game to make sure she didn't let her person get any offensive rebounds, and she really did that. And so as important as points are, our defense was so good tonight.
And it was a good follow-up to that dramatic victory on Tuesday against Muskogee. You know, that's 2 wins on the bounce now.
Yes, these last 2 wins have come when we're missing 2 of our kind of top 7 rotating players to injuries and sickness. And our kids have stepped up and responded, and they're playing together. And it's fun to coach these girls anyways. It just makes it all that much sweeter when you get a W with it.
Jade, thank you so much. We'll let you go on now, and I'm going to talk to this good-looking young man here. Sir, just introduce yourself.
I am Scott the Godfather Robertson.
And your role in the team is?
I am the assistant coach.
So how much tell us when you're on the sideline there, how much are you doing?
It's more calming the girls down once they come out of the game. Once they come in, they know we can kind of talk to them about who needs a rest. But more controlling on the sideline as Coach Allison's doing the on-game stuff.
And real quick plug for you. I know what you do, but tell everybody else what you do. What's your normal job?
Normal job is Gorfam Athletics. We do our team and sports dealer. So I'm a outside sales rep for Gorfam Athletics.
And I'll give him another plug because this is a brand new shirt that he did for us. Scott, thank you very much, and we'll look forward to seeing you with a few surprises on our screens, of course.
Yes, you will. We are very excited about that. Thank you.
Excellent. We'll let you go on now. Thank you. And we'll leave you here with Megan. Megan, 26 points. Is that some kind of a record for you?
Yeah, but it's really about the team and how we all work together. And I just made shots. That was the only difference. You
certainly did, because you made 5 threes, didn't you, tonight, which is great.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling.
And of course, 5 threes, you hit the 2s as well, and you were good from the line. So a good night for you. How excited are you feeling about your performance?
Very excited, very excited. But again, it's not my performance; it's the team performance that I'm really excited about. Absolutely.
And I said to Coach Allison, final question, that you follow up tonight, with the Muskogee win. That was an important win, and you follow it up. So going 2 from 2 is good, isn't it?
It's very good. Yeah, hopefully we can go and get Mount St. Mary's tomorrow.
Yeah, just tell us again who you play next and what time.
Mount St. Mary's at 2:30. 2:30?
I think you're right. Megan, thank you so much. That's Megan Sear, 26 points on the night. Megan, we'll let you go now. Enjoy the boys' game. So the girls winning by 55 points to 41. We're ready for the tip-off for the boys in a few minutes, but there is a new president here at Bishop Kelley High School, and we'll hear from him right now.
I'm Father Castle, the new president here at Bishop Kelley High School, and I am very excited to take on this new role and this responsibility. So I was born and raised in Perkins, Oklahoma, and since I have been a priest, I have had the opportunity to serve at St. Mary's, at St. Pius, Catholic Leadership Institute, as well as I'm currently finishing out my term as pastor at St. Anne's Catholic Church in Broken Arrow, where I also have the opportunity to work closely with All Saints Catholic School. The first couple of weeks have been amazing here. The students and the faculty and the alumni and the families have just been so generous in welcoming me and being helpful and helping orient me to life and ministry here at Bishop Kelley. And so I look forward to getting to know all of you, both by name and by your activities and the things that interest you in the coming days and months and weeks and years ahead, I pray. So I look forward to seeing you all around. Thanks so much. Well,
that's Father Castle there, the new president taking over from Father Brian O'Brien. So that's something to look forward to, and he's made a great impact and very popular man. Now, going on tonight is something called Silent Night. We're going to play the video now, and then we will talk to one of the people behind this, and that's a certain Jake McMurray. Let's play the video right now.
What's up, guys? This is Jake McMurray.
I'm Chris Ritchie.
I'm Dalton Starosky.
And we're here at BK Crazy Corner. I just want to lay out a plan for how Friday night's games against McGuinness is going to go down.
So how Friday night's going to work is we're going to do a theme called Silent Night. How it works is everybody's going to show up and black out, and then we're all going to just sit down in the student section. Once the game tips off, we're going to stay seated, and we're just going to act like we don't really care. And then as soon as BK hits 10 points, the whole student section is just going to go absolutely nuts. That enthusiasm and that hype is just going to amp up the intensity of the game so much and provide so much adrenaline for our team, and so it's going to really help out them.
So we want everyone to come out. It's going to be real fun. We've never done this before, and so we want to see how it goes, and it'll only be better if the more people are there. And so the theme's blackout. We're all black, and make sure to follow us on Twitter at BK Crazy Corner for more updates.
Thanks, guys.
See you there.
Well, thanks to the guys there explaining what Silent Night is, but I've got somebody live pitch side, and you'll know him from the quarterback from the football, and we'll talk about somebody else who's going to be playing, and that's Jake McMurray. Jake, whose idea was this Silent Night, and take us through what's going to actually happen?
Me, Chris, and Dalton, we just got together, and we actually took this idea from a Catholic college named Taylor University. We saw it on ESPN a couple years ago, and we thought, might as well try it out, see how it goes. So we're really looking forward to it. I think it's a great idea, and hopefully it works out well. And
just to be absolutely sure, if we're on 9 points and shoot at 2 and go to 11, that's when it's going to happen.
So once we hit 10 points, we can be at 8 and shoot a 3 and go to 11. We can be at 8 and go to 10, 9, 11, stuff like that. Anytime you pass 10 points, we're going to be silent when we get to 10, and we're going to go wild. So hopefully it all will be good and it goes as planned.
I've never seen the student section quiet, folks, but they are going to go crazy. And I've told our producer, Michael Blazer, to make sure the cameras are on you. Jake, just before you go, we know you as a quarterback. What's your kind of spring sport?
I play baseball. I'm on the baseball team. Hopefully, we didn't make the state last year, but we're looking to bounce back and repeat what we did my sophomore year to get to state and hopefully get a ring at the end of the year.
I just hope it's going to warm up a bit for you, because it's not baseball weather at the moment.
No, it's actually not. We haven't been inside the past couple of days, so we've been using our new indoor facility. So that's been going good, and we're just looking to get back on the field and get back to practicing.
Excellent. That's Jake McMurray, quarterback, baseball player, Silent Night inventor. He's going to go and join the student section. Thank you, my friend. Let's hope that the Comets can go 2-0 tonight against McGuinness. The girls have already won by 55 points to 41. We're just about ready for the boys. We'll go to a break, and you're watching BKTV.live.
Hi, I'm Don Thornton, and we've been selling cars in Tulsa for over 50 years. And now Don Thornton Volkswagen is all about SUVs, Atlas, Touareg, Tiguan, and the long wheelbase Tiguan. That's right, Volkswagen is your SUV company. Well, wait a minute, Volkswagen was into SUVs before there were SUVs. Remember the VW microbus? Well, we now have 4 new models to accommodate every activity. Don Thornton Volkswagen is once again your SUV headquarters, and they're sold by people just like you at 43rd and Memorial.
Well, you can see there that the boys are getting ready. McGuinness in their green training tops at the moment. You can see a lot of activity on and off the court as well, as people are just getting their seats and getting ready for this one. We are almost ready to make the introductions. We will go over to our stadium announcer in a few moments. The girls have won by 55 points to 41. Star Megan Sear, 26 points on the night. It is now the turn of the boys, the battle of the bishops. Whenever these two schools get together, it is something to behold. And both sets of cheerleaders now are going to make the tunnel for the boys. And we are going to be introduced to the boys. That's Thatcher Anderson. This is the McGuinness boys, the Fighting Irish, of course. This is the number 10, Joseph Engel.
Number 12, Josh McDaniel.
Josh McDaniel at number 12.
Number 14,
Damian Wren Jr. at 14. And the 5th one, Jake Macing, the number 30. So that is your Fighting Irish starting 5. Bishop Kelley Comets, of course, the home team.
Senior guard, number 4, Zach Kaufman.
Zach Kaufman, so important to the Comets cause.
At guard, number 11, Gareth Sawyer.
Gareth Sawyer. At number 11.
Guard, number 12,
Ryan Gendron, a really popular figure here, the tall, blonde young man.
At forward, number 15,
Anthony Bompresi at 15.
And at the other forward, number 34, Bryce Alonso.
And right down the bottom of this, Bryce Alonso, of course, a very good football player here at the Comets as well. So we are set fair for this one. Thank you for your company here on BK TV Live. And this is always a great occasion when the Battle of the Bishops is going on in any sport whatsoever. This is Hoop for Hope, of course, started today, going on tomorrow as well. Already it's 1-up to the Comets over the Irish with the girls. And now the turn of the boys, and a very good crowd in here as it turns 8 o'clock. And we are just about ready now to go. 2 sets of cheerleaders in. And here is the tip-off, and Gendron wins that one, Bompresi. And Gendron gets it back again, wearing a right knee band. Ryan Gendron, so important, as I said, in the build-up to the cause. Here he is again. Kaufman, those two combine extremely well. Salya, the number 11, here's Gendron again, looks for a 3, goes into Alonso. Alonso now back to the board, just going awry, but there is a foul, and the opening shot to the basket will be the Comets.
That's his first, sending Anthony Bompresi to the line for 2.
So Bompresi to the line. Of course, the student section, as we just heard, as Bompresi gets the first point, are silent until the Comets reach 10, and then you will hear them, trust me. And we will have a camera on the student section when that happens. Bompresi makes it 2 from 2. And of course the green jerseys of McGuinness, the Fighting Irish. Good crowd in, as we said. It's been building up all through the girls' game. A lot of the girls have stayed on to see the boys, of course. McGuinness working now. There's a shot for 3, just hits the rim there. That shot there was from the number 5, that's Thatcher Anderson. Here's Alonso exchanging passes with Gendron. Bompresi just dispossessed there, and back come the Irish. And that's a looping shot, but the Comets have it with Alonso from underneath their own basket. Good defense from the Comets. Ryan Gendron now, shot for 3, hits the rim. And the whistle blows.
Foul, Bishop Kelley's number 34, Bryce Alonso.
Bryce Alonso, his first foul.
Checking in for the Comets, number 3, Matthew Gibson.
So it is McGuinness trailing by 2 points to 0. Bompresi from the line for the Comets, the only score on the night so far. Alonso stolen that one. Quick pass to Gendron. Gendron now shot for 2. Was he fouled? Well, he continues on from under the basket. Has a third go. Ryan Gendron had 3 green shirts around him.
Foul on Bishop McGuinness, number 30.
West Side Story tickets are going fast. Grab yours before they're gone. That's Bishop Kelley High School at BK Comets. West Side Story tickets are going fast. Grab yours before they're gone. I think I'm right in saying it starts on the 31st of January. It's certainly around then, the first couple of days in February. Look on the website But you've got to be fast with those musicals. As Ryan Gendron gets his first points of the night with a 2, and the Comets go to 4-0 up. Thank you for your tweets at BKTV Live. Here's the first McGuinness shot for 3, and it's a good one, and it's from the number 12 McDaniel.
3 by
Josh McDaniel with the first 3 of the night and the first points for his team. 4-3, Comets with a slight lead. Bompresi keeps control, and it will be foul on McGuinness, and that's Jake Masing's second foul of the game. Comets will have the ball on the line. There is, excuse me, a foul on Garrett Salyer. So he will go to the line.
McGuinness is number 32, Patrick Sullivan. That's his first. Setting Garrett Salyer to the line for 2.
So 4 points to 3. Salyer there, you can see in our shot from the line, gets the first one. So we're up to 5 points. Don't forget, at 10 points, we're going to hear a real increase in the level. The silent night is for the student section to get excited when they get to 10. Salyer again from the line, and he goes 2 from 2. So good shots from the line. Comets are 4 from 4. 6 points to 3 they lead against McGuinness in this big rivalry between the two Catholic high schools. Well, they thought it was a travel there. Bryce Alonso, his second foul of the night. Still silence from the student section. 6 points to 3. And that is a 3 from Damien Wren. So we are locked at 6s. Good follow-up there from McGuinness, and then the ball is thrown out. So it's going to be a Comet ball. Bompresi comes in, Alonso goes off. Also on to the court, Michael Pinn came in. Here he is, right on cue. Salyer from underneath the basket, and he was fouled, so we're going to go to the line. Salyer 2 from 2 so far.
McGuinness is number 32, Patrick Sullivan. That's his second.
Second foul for McGuinness is number 32, Patrick Sullivan. Team fouls up to 5 for McGuinness now. Here is Salyer. And that one just hits the rim and goes away. He's annoyed with himself, but he's got another go. In comes Ben Taywater. Nice win at BK Lady Comets from our tweeter there, thank you. Nice win, and it was a nice win. 55 points to 41. Megan Sear, 26 points. Salyer gets a point there. He's got 3 from the line. 7 points to 6. Remember, we're waiting for the Comets to score 10, and then the student section will get very, very loud, and we will have a camera on them. They have to get to 10. It's the silent night. That's a shot for 3. Hits the rim, and Bompresi, excuse me. That was not Bompresi, that was Pinn tidying up. Here's Kaufman. Kaufman loses possession. And all sorts of scrapping going on with that one. That's a big scrum. And everybody picking each other up, and we are on the lad involved with a big smile on his face there with Jackson Griffiths. 5 fouls to 2. Irish have made those 5. They have the ball here. Here's Gendron. Ryan Gendron draws the foul. He will go to the line. On Tuesday, the Comets went down in the second overtime, 55 points to 53 to Muskogee. That's after wins against Jinx and Bixby back in December. Here's Gendron from the line. That one hits the rim and goes away. Ryan Gendron gets a second go. 7-6, the Comets lead. Can Gendron make it 8-6? Yes, he can. Ryan Gendron. His third point of the night. 8-6, as you can see on our screen. 2 more points needed before the student section get loud. That's a foul on Michael Pinn.
Bishop Kelley's number 5, Michael Pinn, is first.
His first foul of the night. That's a great steal. And that's a 2, and the student section go loud. Sally gets 2. And there go the student section, you can see them. They had to wait till 10 and now they get loud. And Salyer gets his 2 and he will now get a shot from the line. And on comes Matt Gibson. Matt Gibson, a very, very good cross-country runner. Pretty good basketball player as well. Good all-round athlete. Here's Salyer. Here's the replay. Salyer here makes the 3. Makes the 2, excuse me, and there's the replay of the student section who go wild. And that is a point, and there's a timeout as Salyer gets that point. 11-6. We'll stay with the action here. It's a 30-second timeout, and so far so good for the Comets. They lead this one by 11 points to 6. Again, people have been tweeting in. It's at BKTV Live. We'd love to hear from you if you're an alumni or you're a parent. There's the student section who are getting loud for the cause for the Comets against the Irish. The overall performance from the boys is 3-2 on conference. They're 5-3 overall, so a pretty good season so far. And there they are in the huddle. There's Matt Gibson 3, Bompresi 15 there, just stretching their leg out. Kaufman at 4. And we're back underway. McGuinness in there, all green, as you would expect them to be. Against the Comets in their white kit with the red trim. (11-8) the score. Coach Dave Saunders with you. Gibson switching it to wide to the left, and that's rather given away, and McGuinness have the ball. There's a shot for 3, which is well wide of the target. It's an air ball, but then it was Tarwater up with the 2. Matt Gibson, that one goes away off a hand, so it is McGuinness with good defense there, but Gendron will get this ball in. And here is Bompresi. Salyer, Kaufman, that's wide. And there's Gendron back over his head. Ryan Gendron gets his 5th and 6th points of the night, and the Comets now lead by 13 points to 10. Great occasion here, as we say, whenever these two meet at any sport, the Battle of the Bishops. There'll be a foul against Bonprese, and there'll be 2 shots for Torwater to go to the line. 2 weeks tonight, we'll be back here in the same gym for the visit of Union, boys and girls. 6 p.m. for the girls, as the Irish miss from the line, the first one. And the 8 o'clock tip-off again for the boys in 2 weeks' time. Bonprese takes a rest. And in comes Alex Hatfield. That's a single point for Torwater. And here's Ryan Gendron with the score 13-11 in favour of the Comets in this first quarter. Gendron for 3. Didn't touch the sides. Ryan Gendron on fire, as he always is. He scored 26 points in the Bixby win of 72-52. 72-62, I should say. And he always scores lots of points. Now that's a foul, and that's 2 from the Irish. McDaniel.
Foul on Bishop Kelley's number 11, Garrett Salyer, setting the game on the line for 1.
McDaniel goes to the line. That was a foul, Garrett Salyer. And that one is an easy point there for McDaniel. Close game, 16 points to 14. There's Gibson for a 3. Well, Matt Gibson brings the crowd to life with a 3. A 3 always gets people going, and that is a wonderful sight to see. And Gibson gets the second 3 of the night. He's 1, Gendron's 1. Foul against McGuinness. 50 seconds to go then in this one. Clock stopped to 51.5 to be precise. And Hatfield gets the ball to Gendron. Gendron there for a 3, but he just hit the rim. Lots more to come on BKTV, of course. We're hoping to bring you a tennis match. We're also going to bring you boys and girls soccer, baseball, and of course lots more basketball as well. So lots more to come at BKTV Live. Tweet us during the game. You saw it there on your screen. We'd love to hear from you at BKTV Live. We will actually put your tweet up on the screen. Such is our technical ability these days. Gendron pushed to the ground, but doesn't stop him scoring a 2. There's a long shot which will go away. That's the end of the first quarter, with the Comets leading by 21 points to 14. We'll take a quick break now, get ourselves set, ready for the second quarter. Comets leading 21 points to 14. Live.
Hi, I'm Don Thornton, and we've been selling cars in Tulsa for more than 50 years with a simple philosophy: represent great brands and always make business about people. VW is a proud part of our family, and it's growing with the all-new Atlas SUV. Listen to this. It holds 7 passengers, has a 6-year, 72,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. The best part is it starts at $33,000. The new Atlas SUV at Don Thornton Volkswagen, sold by people like you. 43rd and Memorial.
Well, there you are, back live here with Coach Dave Saunders here on BKTV.live. And you are looking at the huddle from the very satisfied Bishop Kelley Comets, because they are leading after the end of the first quarter, 21 points to 14 in front of a very busy crowd here at BKTV Live. I'm watching because, says George Stoyer, it's hashtag Beat McGuinness. Thank you. And thank you for your company here on BKTV. Comets leading by 21 points to 14. The rivalry in full swing. Great defense from the Comets. Michael Penn. McGuinness ball. That will be another foul. And that is Pinn with his second foul. 7 fouls to McGuinness, 6 to Bishop Kelley. Good driving run. That's a wonderful piece of basketball, you have to say, from Joseph Engel for his first points of the night. Lovely driving run. Poetry in motion from Engel. Pompresi was looking at the backboard there, but it's been given as a travel, and the Comets get a little bit lucky with the ball here. And here's Ryan Gendron. Pompresi takes over. Gendron into the D, spins, turns, tries to get the shot away. Be one shot from the line. Joseph Engel, who made that wonderful 2, gets a foul. Off will go Michael Pinn in a moment. Here's Gendron from the line. And Ryan Gendron makes that one. Has a second one, of course. So Gendron again from the line. This one hits the rim. And onto the court has come Stephen Collins for the Comets. Gendron will have another go. Somebody stepping in before he shot on the defense. And this time Gendron will make it. So Ryan Gendron 3 from the line, 3 twos and a 3. Pretty good night for the big man from the Comets. There's a shot from 3 which hits the rim. And here's Gendron in control again for the Comets. Ryan Gendron to Kaufman. Zach Kaufman there. Fouling. Matt Gibson will come into the fray. Kaufman goes off. Back into the fray for McGuinness comes Jake Maesling. So the Comets taking over again. Here's Gibson. Pompresi. Neat little ball to Gibson. Enjoyed by the crowd. Matt Gibson's first 2 of the night, following up his earlier 3. And that's stolen. And that will be, well, it's been given Comets way. The Irish way. And that was a foul by the number 10, Stephen Collins. I like the silent night. Go Comets at BKTV Live. That is from Shelley Long. Thank you, Shelley. Yes, it's good, isn't it? The silent night it was very quiet, and then the 10 points come up and the student section go absolutely crazy. They'll have to do it again, Shelley. I agree with you. Keep these tweets coming in at BKTV Live as we have a timeout with the Comets 25 points to 16 up. We'll take a short break. We'll be back very soon. You're watching BKTV.live.
Hi, I'm Don Thornton, and we've been selling cars in Tulsa for more than 50 years with a simple philosophy: represent great brands and always make business about people. VW is a proud part of our family, and it's growing with the all-new Atlas SUV. Listen to this. It holds 7 passengers, has a 6-year, 72,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. The best part is it starts at $33,000. The new Atlas SUV at Don Thornton Volkswagen, sold by people like you. 43rd Memorial.
Dave Saunders, yours truly, your commentator tonight for this boys game, the Battle of the Bishops. Already seen a fine win by the girls over McGuinness by 55 points to 41. Boys then in this second quarter are leading by 25 points to 16. Ryan Gendron, top scorer. There he is again, shooting for 3, hits the rim. Nothing doing for the Comets there. You can see the score and the time on your screen. McGuinness right to left on your screens, of course, wearing the green. And then will come Bryce Alonso. Anthony Bonpresi takes a break. There's the student section again as we pan round to the left. There is the court looking down from our crane camera in the corner there. A new addition to the BKTV family. And there is Alonso right under the basket, getting his first points of the night. Bryce Alonso puts daylight between the teams. 11 points the difference. As I keep saying, a really good crowd, great atmosphere in here. There's a foul. And that is against Matt Gibson. And that means that Jackson Griffiths will go to the line for 2 shots. Both teams on the bonus. Excuse me, 1 shot. Both teams on the bonus. Here's Gendron. Alonso. 2 seniors combining there. Gibson, another senior. And there is Ryan Gendron for 2. 14 points on the night for Ryan Gendron. 29-16. And that is a shot for 3 and a very good one by McDaniel. But there's Kaufman coming back for his first points of the night with a 2. There's a timeout. We'll stay with it here. We can maybe pick up some shots of the student section who are on their feet. And there they are. There's the cheer, and just in front of the cheer there, if we can pan to the right, is the student section. You can just see them there on the right-hand side. They were quiet, and here they are, really enjoying life at the moment, because the Comets lead by 31 points to 19, and they went absolutely crazy when the Comets went to 10. If you're joining us a little bit late, they had something called Silent Night tonight, which is where they all stayed silent until the Comets got 10 points on the board when they did. And there they are, the boys, with the coach. And there's the McGuinness boys. There's Jeff Rennigan there to your left. And tweet us during the game at BKTV Live. We love your tweets. Come on, McGuinness fans, where are your tweets? We'd love to have yours as well. The rivalry between these 2 great schools. But of course, it's all for a good cause, joined by Casher Hall and Mount St Mary. The 4 teams come together for Hoops for Hope. Steele, Salya for 2 points. Garrett Salya with his 3rd and 4th points of the night. 2 twos for him. Very busy game tonight. There's another shot for 3 from McDaniel. That one hits the rim. And Gendron will drive up the right-hand side of the court. And underneath the basket is Matt Gibson with a spin. Lovely piece of basketball from him. Really good play from Matt Gibson. He's enjoying life tonight on the court. Ball bouncing around off the rim. Gendron, good defense, although he's committed the foul. So to the line will go McGuinness. Ryan Gendron with the foul. It's his 3rd foul on the night. A couple of substitutions for the Irish. We'll trail by 19 points to 35. But going to the line for McGuinness to try and close that gap is Patrick Sullivan. That one bounces out. Sullivan only had 1 shot. Whistle goes, and I think it'll be retaken. So Sullivan, will he get lucky and get this one in? There he is, the number 32, bouncing the ball with purpose. Student section doing their best to put him off. That one bounces out. So Sullivan 0 from 2. Here's Gendron. Comets, their good play from all 5 of them. And Alonso, very hard to stop, but he's under the basket. His second 2 of the night. Comets 37, Irish 19. Really good play from all 5 of the guys in white there. Practice day in, day out, things like that one. That one hits the rim, comes out, and Alonso said he didn't touch it, and it goes Comets ball. There's Gendron. Student section now in full voice. Really good move again. Kaufman for the 3. That one hits the rim. This time, nothing doing. And it is the Irish who have the ball. And that is an easy 2 for Thatcher Anderson. Gets 2 points back on the board for the Irish. They go to 21. Ryan Gendron wanted another 3, but it just rolled around the rim. Thank you again for your company here on BKTV. We love doing these productions for you. And there will be a timeout called by Coach Reniger. So we will take a short timeout with the Comets leading by 37 points to 21. And we will be back very soon. Don't go away. You're watching BKTV.live.
Hi, I'm Don Thornton, and we've been selling cars in Tulsa for over 50 years. And now Don Thornton Volkswagen is all about SUVs, Atlas, Touareg, Tiguan, and the long wheelbase Tiguan. That's right, Volkswagen is your SUV company. Well, wait a minute, Volkswagen was into SUVs before there were SUVs. Remember the VW Microbus? Well, we now have 4 new models to accommodate every activity. Don Thornton Volkswagen is once again your SUV headquarters, and they're sold by people just like you at 43rd Memorial.
But while you were away on that break, the student section were in full voice. And the timeout is now over. And so we are just breaking down the huddle here for the Comets, who lead by 37 points to 21. And so far it's Ryan Gendron with a 3, 4 twos, and 3 from line, so he's on 14 points for the night. Bonprezi will get us underway, I think. Or is it the Comets ball? Well, there's a bit of confusion here, whether it's a Comet ball or a McGuinness ball. A couple of the referees in discussion there. But in the end, it will be a McGuinness ball. And they get us underway again with just under 2 minutes to go until the half time. Good spin and turn, but just wide of the target from McGuinness. Gendron will go down the left-hand side. Plenty of the students going off for their half-time refreshment with a minute and a half to go. It's been a very satisfactory half from the Comets' point of view, but still a long, long way to go in this one to predict the winner. Girls have already beaten the Irish tonight, 55 points to 41. Coach Reniger pulling a few players out of the D. Gibson being one of those on the left. Here's Gendron to Kaufman. Kaufman, it rolled around the ring, groans from the crowd as it came out. Zach Kaufman very unlucky not to get a 2 there. Irish coming back at the Comets here. And that will be a foul, I think, against Bonprezi.
Foul, Bishop Kelley, number 15, Anthony Bonprezi.
Anthony Bonprezi. That's his second of the night. And that is a point for the number 30, Jake Mason. Mason makes the second one as well, so brings his team to 23. 37 points to 23. Ryan Gendron with 40 seconds to go. Comets will want to slow this down and have the last shot here before the half. No shot clock in high school basketball, unlike the NBA, of course. Gibson pleading his innocence and wins it. So Compresi from the right-hand side of the court there, you can see the number 15 gets the ball from the referee. And Ryan Gendron with 15 seconds to go may look for a shot for three. This one inside the D, now outside. And that will be McGuinness ball. And with 9.7 seconds, on comes Michael Pinn, off goes Ryan Gendron. And it is a McGuinness ball. So 9.7 seconds left. Lots of students going off for their refreshments. Got to be quick, McGuinness here. 5 seconds to go. It's good defense. There's a shot which won't go anywhere near the basket, and that will bring us to half-time. Well, there's a little bit of confusion here. There was a foul, so we're not quite done for the half-time yet. In fact, it was McGuinness. So half-time. Alex Hatfield scores a point with McGuinness players walking off the court. Can Hatfield make it 2 from 2? No, he can't. Well, quite a bizarre ending to the first half. Hatfield was up there on his own, taking the free throw, and the McGuinness players were on their way into the locker room with their coach. I'm not sure that was in the spirit of the game, but there you go. At BKTV Live, if you want to send us a tweet. We'll take a slightly longer break now as we're at half time, because they have a 10-minute break. There I am, and there's a crowd behind us. So with the score 38 to 23 to the Comets, who are trying to follow up the win by the girls by 55 points to 41, we will take the break, and we will see you after the break as we watch the two cheer teams come together. We'll take a break now. You're watching BKTV.live.
I am a high school student athlete, which means I'm still learning some of life's most important lessons.
I am learning how to persevere through difficult and challenging times.
And about determination and playing for my teammates.
I'm learning to respect my opponent.
Through participating in activities at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach.
With time, I won't remember the wins and losses.
But I will remember what I learned about how you acted towards my teammates,
opponents, officials, and other fans.
What lessons do you want me to learn?
Sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. Do the right thing.
This message was brought to you by the Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association.
Hi, I'm Don Thornton, and we've been selling cars in Tulsa for over 50 years. And now Don Thornton Volkswagen is all about SUVs, Atlas, Touareg, Tiguan, and the long wheelbase Tiguan. That's right, Volkswagen is your SUV company. Well, wait a minute, Volkswagen was into SUVs before there were SUVs. Remember the VW microbus? Well, we now have 4 new models to accommodate every activity. Don Thornton Volkswagen is once again your SUV headquarters, and they're sold by people just like you at 43rd Memorial.
Well, you can see there the BK Booster Club supporting BK Athletics since 1960, the year that Bishop Kelley High School was established, and there is a really big rivalry building up between the two schools here, Bishop McGuinness, of course, and Bishop Kelley. Anytime these two get together, it's a feisty occasion, it's a competitive occasion. Of course, Hoops for Hope is all about charity, and Mount St Mary's and Cashel Hall make up the 4 teams. The Catholic high schools, 2 from the west, 2 from the east, and a lot for charity. They've had a mass together today. It all gets competitive on the court, of course it does, and the girls have already beaten McGuinness by 55 points to 41. Here at half-time, a glance up at the scoreboard, and it is the Comets leading by 38 points to 23. Ryan Gendron, the top scorer, with 14 points. He's shot 4 twos and a 3 and been successful from the line 3 times, and then followed up by Salia, who has scored 8 points, and a Matt Gibson 3 and 2 gives him 5. As for the visitors, McDaniel with 9 points is their top scorer. Both of the coaches now in the locker room with their respective teams. You'd be a brave person to call the result of this one, because there is only 15 points separating these two great rivals. Just to give you a heads up as well, 2 weeks from tonight we will be back here courtside to watch the girls at 6 and the boys at 8. We will be bringing you those games live on Bishop Kelley TV. That is 2 weeks tonight on the 26th of January, and later on we will be bringing you hopefully some tennis, definitely some soccer. We're going to be bringing you some baseball as well, and of course more basketball. So lots more to enjoy here on BK TV. Spread the word, and if you want to send us a tweet tonight, it's at BK TV Live. At BK TV Live. I did get it right. Yes, there we are. We'd love to have the tweets. The McGuinness boys are back on the court. We'll take one more short break, and then we'll be back live for the second half. And you are watching BK TV Live. Both teams now back, just warming up, getting ready for this second half. You can see the count just below a minute there before we start the second half. McGuinness coming off the back of a fine win at home to Enid by 59 points to 45. And of course, Bishop Kelley have, enjoyed a bit of a mixed bag. They did go down in their last game to Muskogee in second overtime, 55 points to 53. Before that, back in December 12th to be precise, they beat Jenks 43 to 39, and then Bixby 3 days later by 72 to 62, with Ryan Gendron scoring 26 points. Gendron tonight is top scorer on 14. But as we keep saying, there's a long way to go in this one, and we are about to get underway now with the second half. There goes the whistle, 38 points to 23, and we are back underway. Thank you for your company here on BKTV Live. There's a shot for three to get us underway from Kaufman, just wide of the target, and that will be Irish ball. Student section to my left taking their places, all stood up. And a good crowd on the far side, which is, you would say, half of those are supporting the Irish. Some parents, the girls' Irish team, basketball team over there, that have gone down tonight to the Comets. Stayed on, of course, to see the boys, travelling together, obviously. Great block from Alonso. Salyer goes under basket, he goes down, and I think he's okay. Grimaced as he went down there.
Foul on Bishop McGuinness is number 12. Josh McDaniel, that's his second.
There's a foul.
Putting Garrett Salyer for two.
Garrett Salyer for two shots then. He's picked himself up, he's okay. And there he is. And he, without touching the side, gets his fifth shot tonight, fifth success from the line. He's also got a couple of twos. And there's Salyer again, doesn't touch the side, so good from him. Comets now up to 40, to the Irish's 23. And there's a little child on the court, and sensibly the referee has to blow the whistle. Very sensible. Student section thought it was quite funny. The little child has been retrieved. You wouldn't want them to be knocked over by some of these big lads. So we're back underway, and Bonpresi stole it for a moment, but back come the Irish. Kaufman got a hand on that. And that is a beautiful piece of basketball by the number 10, Engel. He goes for his second two of the night. So a foul on McGuinness, and it will be Comet ball with Bonpresi right next to our commentary position. And here's Ryan Gendron. Really good crowd in tonight in this gym. Always a good occasion, the Battle of the Bishops. Doesn't matter what sport you play. We've already had one tweeter saying they're watching because of the rivalry. Here's Gendron for a three. Did not touch the sides, Ryan Gendron. Wonderful side, of course, in the game of basketball is a three. Back come McGuinness though. So Thatcher Anderson gets his second two of the night. Just about staying in touch are the Irish. Comet ball. Here is Garrett Salyer, one of the seniors, gets a three. 7 seniors, although Goverick is injured, I think, over there. Sat on the bench. So an experienced team. And this is a great run to Gendron, one of those 6 seniors. And there was a foul on Garrett Salia against McGuinness, so Salia will go to the line. Third foul on Jackson Griffiths. So Salia has had 6 successes from the line. That's his 7th. And Garrett Salia just underneath his own photograph there, just on the left of the screen, makes it again. That's 8 from the line. Wonderful performance from the young man. And now it's 48 points to 27, so a gap of 21. Tomorrow's lineup, McGuinness will play Casher Hall. Girls at 11, boys at 12:30. It's Bompresi, feeds it out to Gibson. And then at Bompresi with the 2 there. Then Mount St Mary's versus Bishop Kelley, girls at 2 and the boys at 3:30. McGuinness just wide of the target there. Ryan Gendron. Now up to 17. There's Gibson. That just hits the rim. Gibson playing with a lot of confidence. Going to see a lot of changes in a minute as we get a shot for 3, which hits the rim, goes away. And Garrett Salia picks it up for the Comets, who are playing from right to left. And there's going to be a timeout.
Timeout, Bishop Kelley. 30-second
timeout. So we'll stay with the action here. Comets then up to 50, leading now by 23 points. There's the cheer for the Comets. And there, just to the right of your screen, is the huddle. And so far, so good from the Comets' point of view. Ryan Gendron, the top scorer, on 17 for the night, including 2 threes. Just waiting then for proceedings to get underway again. And it's Michael Pinn who will get us underway to the senior Gendron. Pin, back to Gendron. Bompresi twisting and turning, just hits the rim, doesn't get the 2 that he wanted. Sprints back down the middle of the court. Here is the tricky Damien Wren Jr. And that will be a foul. And to the line will be Joseph Engel.
Foul on Bishop Kelley's number 5, Michael Penn. That's his third. Engel.
Third foul on Michael Pinn. That one is away. Zach Kaufman comes back in. So does Stephen Collins. Kaufman, of course, a senior. That time Engel does make 1 from the line. Bompresi then to Gibson. Gibson's thought about the 3, does go for the 3 now. That hits the rim and bounces away to the right-hand side, picked up by Bishop McGuinness, who are still fighting for the cause, as per their name. There's Engel in for another 2. Just want to say all the best to Carter Stansberger. He was going to be with us tonight. You may have heard him. He's a student here. As Ryan Gendron hits the rim, but unfortunately not well enough to be with us tonight. So wish him all the best if he's listening in, watching in. He will be with us 2 weeks tonight when Bishop Kelley Comets entertain Union in a crosstown battle. Bishop Kelley TV will be here as well. That's a wonderful 3 from the slipping Thatcher Anderson. His first 3 of the night. McGuinness have a few points on the board, 50 points to 33. At BKTV Live, tweet us during the game. We love your tweets. That's going to be a McGuinness ball, and in comes Bryce Alonso. Right at the top of the roster, the number 1, Carson Ivan. Carson Ivan. Also coming into the fray is the number 15, Cooper Bates, for his first action of the night. So McGuinness building around the D. And that was a travel by Carson Ivan, getting himself into the game. Atmosphere still very good inside the gym here. Away to my left is the student section who've been on their feet all night. And as soon as the points tally turned to 10, they've been very noisy. Of course, we did have the silent night, which meant they were totally silent until the Comets scored 10. Gibson to Gendron. Gendron back to Gibson. Gibson with a quick pass looking for Alonso. Doesn't find him. McGuinness driving down the court. Great steal from Zach Hoffman, who now drives down the left-hand side of the court. Little bounce pass behind himself, but stolen again by McGuinness. And this is real stealing, and that's a great 2 there from Thatcher Anderson. So life in the Irish, as you would expect. 15 points the difference, 50 points to 35. Here's Alonso, and Alonso scores the 2 and will go to the line as well. So Bryce Alonso can improve on the 2. 52 to 35. Jeff Reniger having a chance to chat with the other 4 as Alonso takes the 1 shot. His first success from the line. So still a way to go in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute left. And then we'll be set up for the 4th quarter. That's a shot for 3. And that is a foul against, I think, Ryan Gendron. Yeah.
That's his
second foul for Ryan Gendron. So to the line. Excuse me, it's not going to go to the line. Ball lost, and Gendron now will get a 2. Ryan Gendron's 5th 2 of the night. Solid performance again from the senior. And Alonso tidies up in good defense. 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Comets building. Gendron again on all things offensive. Looks up at the clock, sees us 17 seconds left, bounces off his foot. And that's going to be out. And Ryan Gendron has landed in the student section. I hope he's okay. Yes, he is. There he is. Just for a moment there, it could have been a little bit nasty. And in fact, Gendron is going to go off for a well-earned rest. Right in front of the student section. The unfortunate man was Thatcher Anderson, having to be put off, but it was only a throw to get us back into play. got to be the last shot of the quarter, and that's a great three coming in to bring us to the end of the third quarter from Josh McDaniel, his third three of the night, which brings us to the score 53-38 at the end of her third quarter. Don't go away, we've got the final quarter coming up here on Bishop Kelley TV. Keep those tweets coming in at BKTV Live. We'll be back after this.
Hi, I'm Don Thornton, and we've been selling cars in Tulsa for over 50 years. And now Don Thornton Volkswagen is all about SUVs, Atlas, Touareg, Tiguan, and the long wheelbase Tiguan. That's right, Volkswagen is your SUV company. Well, wait a minute, Volkswagen was into SUVs before there were SUVs. Remember the VW Microbus? Well, we now have 4 new models to accommodate every activity. Don Thornton Volkswagen is once again your SUV headquarters, and they're sold by people just like you at 43rd Memorial. Hi, I'm Don Thornton, and we've been selling cars in Tulsa for more than 50 years with a simple philosophy: represent great brands and always make business about people. VW is a proud part of our family, and it's growing with the all-new Atlas SUV. Listen to this. It holds 7 passengers, has a 6-year, 72,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. The best part is it starts at $33,000. The new Atlas SUV at
Back live then with you here for the final action of today's Hoops for Hope, as the ball ends up in the student section. Will be a McGuinness ball. There is the referee right by the student section. And again, Thatcher Anderson gets us underway again. So something special from the Irish as they score 2 and will go to the line from Engel. His 4th 2 of the night. Something special needed from them. They trail by 15 now, of course, and Engel will try to close the gap as Gibson comes back in. And it is Engel then who scores his point from the line to make it into a 3-point play. And the gap now just 14. Ryan Gendron, shot for 3, bounces out. Kaufman on the follow-up is in for a 2. Zach Kaufman up to 6 on the night now. Kaufman. Gap again now to 16.
Back in for the Comets, number 11. Garrett Sawyer.
Gendron then for the Comets, wearing their all-white kit tonight with the red numbers. Comets proudly displayed on the front of their jerseys. Salia wanted to go for the basket. Here's Gendron, here's Kaufman, and there is Gendron following up for the 2. So Ryan Gendron up to 21 points on the night now. And again the gap widens, 18. Comets looking for a 1-2 against their rivals. Engel is fouled. He will go to the line.
Foul on Bishop Kelley's number 3, Matthew Gibson. It's his second. Sending Engel to the line for 2.
So Engel misses that one. And there is Mr. Douglas, a student here, trying to read some literature to put Engel off. And the throw will be retaken. Ryan Gendron, polite inquiry on to why that is. Seen a few of those tonight. Can only think that it's a Comet stepping in, I think. Gendron happy with the explanation. Engel misses, and Gendron has the ball for the Comets. From the ground, Ryan Gendron picks the ball up. Here he is again, fighting hard for the cause. And that one just bounces out and McGuinness have the ball. Good defence from McGuinness and a little bit of help from the rim. Here's the dangerous Engel. Bompresi does well on defence, and here's Ryan Gendron. Alonso. Salyer. Alonso. Salyer again. Slowing things down now with just under 6 minutes to go in this match. BKTV Live for your tweets at BKTV Live. Here's Bompresi for 2. Bompresi then up to 6 points on the night. Comets up to 61 to 41. 20-point gap. Make that 18 because that's Thatcher Anderson, who's always been fighting for the cause. He's up to 11 points now. The joint top scorer for McGuinness on the night. McGuinness have the ball in hand again. Trying to close this gap. And they will have a chance to close it. Zach Kaufman with the foul. His second foul of the night. Won't be to the line. That one shot for 3 just goes away, and a good block from Ryan Gendron there on the follow-up shot. Irish ball. So, what is in store in the last 5 minutes of this one? Comets have always led, never been behind. That was a shot for 3, goes away, and Alonso, arguably the taller one of him and Gendron. There's not a lot in it, really. Wins the ball back for the Comets. Here is Alonso. Bompresi. That one hits the side of the board. And that is a foul against the Comets. Jake Macing was the one that was fouled. Third foul for Stephen Collins. So the Irish, you think as Gendron blocks again, the Irish certainly need something and something quickly. So a few people starting to leave, but with 4.5 minutes to go, 18 points in it. Can McGuinness get back into this one? Close the gap. Engel's certainly trying, and he gets a 2. So Engel up to 12 points on the night, including 5 twos. Here's the Comets' top goal scorer. And that's a nice 3 from Gareth Salyer, his second 3 of the night. Takes us again up to a 19-point gap. And that's a nice clean 3 from Mason. In fact, McGuinness now have outscored the Comets in the shots for 3. They have 6 to the Comets 5. We'll stay with the action here. Coach D there having a chat with the referee. There is the student section. All black tonight. They were quiet for the first 10 points for the silent night. And as we pan around, there's cheer. We haven't stopped working all night. Nice touch. It is Hoops for Hope. Both cheer teams were in doing the same routine at half time. So 64 points to 48 as the buzzer goes for the end of the timeout. So still a long way to go. 3:48. Thanks for your company here on BKTV. At BKTV Live. If you want to tweet us, it is not too late to do that. We would love to have your tweets and put them on the screen. There again is a shot of the student section. And as we look down the court there, Ryan Gendron bringing the ball away for the Comets, drives towards the basket, nearly scores a wonderful two. Bompresi on the follow-up. Salia, 4 of the 5 are seniors. There's Gendron just going a little bit off there. Engel has been my Irish man of the match. Scores his 6th bucket for 2. Still only 14 points in it. Miss from Alonso. And that's a loose pass, and that'll be a Comet ball. Zach Kaufman comes back into the fray. Don't forget, as we've said before, 2 weeks tonight, Bishop Kelley, girls and boys, 6 and 8 p.m. respectively, home to crosstown rivals Union. We'll be here with Bishop Kelley TV. And the producer and director, Michael Blazik, with all the students who are working behind the scenes on the board. Valentine on the board tonight. We've got Lauren on the camera, Gio on the camera. Noah's here. All working so hard as the Irish go to the line. And that's an easy single point there for Mason. His 3rd success from the line. Here is another one. And now it's getting interesting because the points difference now is only 12. We're under 3 minutes though. Gibson thought about a 3 from the right hand side of the court. And that is a foul. And Comets will have the ball. Ryan Gendron comes back in for Zach Kaufman, does he? Trying to see who's going off there. In fact, it is young Stephen Collins. So we have an all senior 5 on here. Gendron fighting away, physical play from Gendron. It's the ball to Kaufman. Kaufman for a 3, bounces around the rim, but Alonso follows up nearly for the 2. Still there, Gendron gets fouled underneath the basket, and that will be 2 shots for Ryan Gendron. 2:37 to go. First foul for Thatcher Anderson. Ryan Gendron then, can he add to his 3-point success from the line? Yes, he can. To 22 points on the night. 65 then to 52. Gendron trying to make it an 8-point gap now. I should have said, of course, 14. So something special needed now from the Irish with 2.5 minutes to go in this game. There's Engel twisting and turning. So tricky around, in and around the basket. $12 points the gap. Time running out, 2 minutes to go. Now Salia, short pass to Gendron. And there's a timeout from Jeff Reniger for the Comets. We will take a very short timeout. We'll be back with 1:58 to go in this one, with the Comets leading by 66 points to 54. You're watching BKTV.live.
Hi, I'm Don Thornton, and we've been selling cars in Tulsa for over 50 years. And now Don Thornton Volkswagen is all about SUVs. Atlas, Touareg, Tiguan, and the long wheelbase Tiguan. That's right, Volkswagen is your SUV company. Well, wait a minute, Volkswagen was into SUVs before there were SUVs. Remember the VW Microbus? Well, we now have 4 new models to accommodate every activity. Don Thornton Volkswagen is once again your SUV headquarters, and they're sold by people just like you at 43rd Memorial. Hi, I'm Don Thornton, and we've been selling cars in Tulsa for more than 50 years with a simple philosophy: represent great brands and always make business about people. VW is a proud part of our family, and it's growing with the all-new Atlas SUV. Listen to this. It holds 7 passengers, has a 6-year, 72,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. The best part is it starts at $33,000. The new Atlas SUV at Don Thornton Volkswagen, sold by people like you. 43rd Memorial.
Coming up to 9:20 on a Friday night here in a very cold Tulsa outside, but it's certainly far from cold inside the gym. It's a really hot occasion with these two battling it out, and we are now into the final 1:45. Ryan Gendron slowing things down. The Irish have to come out and foul or get possession of this ball. They trail by 12 points in this Hoops for Hope. Which is a wonderful occasion between 4 Catholic high schools, 2 from the west, 2 from the east. Here, the Battle of the Bishops is always a great occasion in whatever sport it might be. Kaufman taking some time out, taking some sting out. Just a minute and 15 to go now. Student section really on top of this, and that will be a foul by McGuinness.
McGuinness is number 10, Joseph Engel, that's his second. That will send
Derek Salyer then to the line. Salyer then waits. He's already hit 9 from the line. That's making double figures just from the line. Great performance from him. And there it is. Double figures for Garrett Salyer from the line. Followed it up with 2 threes and a couple of 2s. And you end up with 20 points. Salyer again. This one bounces away. Something special needed with just a minute to go. There's a shot for 3 which rattles around, and Kaufman, good defense, grabs the basketball, and Gendron will bring it away. And Salyer got hit there. Engel with the foul, his second. Salyer's okay. He'll go to the line though, as it is the bonus play. Garrett Salyer's been very, very good from the line. As I say that, commentator's curse, he hits the rim, doesn't make the point. Engel. Another shot for 3, bounces away, and here's Ryan Gendron, and 40 seconds left in this one. McGuinness have to foul or get possession of the ball. Bompresi. Salyer driving into the D. Gendron thought about a 3. Again takes some time out, 25 seconds to go. Foul. And there will be 3 McGuinness substitutions. And the Comets will have the ball with Bompresi. And we are now 20 seconds to go. Stolen by Engel. Engel will go underneath the basket and will score a very impressive 2. He really is a great player, Engel. He's worked really hard. Timeout by McGuinness. We'll stay with the action here. 67 points to 56. And with 11.8 seconds left, you think it might take a miracle now for McGuinness. They certainly need a 3 very, very quickly. And when you trail by 11 points with 11 seconds to go, there is still time. It has been done, but it would take something extremely special. There is the timeout over. There is a zoom in on the Comets. And they're 11 seconds away, 11.8 to be precise, from making it a double, girls and boys over Bishop McGuinness. Ryan Gendron is now having a well-earned rest. Big smile from Alonso. And now the student section is saying, I believe that we will win. There they are, bouncing up and down. As we say, it would take a miracle now for anything else than a Comets win. Especially as Alonso here is at the line. And he makes that one. Bryce Alonso's second success from the line tonight. Alonso then, his team leading by 68-56. That one just rolls around the rim. Urgency now from McGuinness. Kaufman brings it away. And that will be that, and it's a famous victory for the Comets, who win this one by 68 points to 56 to make it a double. Well done, congratulations to the Comets, congratulations to McGuinness as the coaches and the players shake hands. Jeff Reniger there, successful. Again, the Comets now go 6-3 overall and trot off to their locker room. The coaches shaking hands. It's been a wonderful, wonderful night. Jeff Reniger shakes hands with Coach Parks there, the athletic director. We've enjoyed bringing you this one, or these games I should say. Our next offing, as I said, on BKTV will be 2 weeks tonight before we close. And that will be for the visit of Union. I hope you can still hear me, maybe not see me, but we've enjoyed bringing you this one. Thank you again for your company. Thanks for all the tweets to those of you that tweeted us. We will see you in a couple of weeks' time for our next offing. Thank you very much for all your support to Bishop Kelley. This is Dave Saunders saying, on behalf of Michael Blazek and all the students behind the scenes, thank you for their efforts tonight. God bless, take care, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. You've been watching BKTV.live.